Hello, hello. Good evening, Louise. Good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Twitch and Kick, even though no one comes to Kick. Welcome to episode what number? So 36 of Oxygen Not Included, the super duper Dreamland. Thank you very much, Chaos Morok, for your Prime subscription on the last stream. I don't think that popped up again on my feed there, so I thought I fixed that. I did see it in the feed afterwards, so thank you so much, Chaos. Really appreciate that Prime sub, and thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining tonight, Louise. How are you doing? How was your Friday/Saturday morning, depending on where you're watching from? Let me know how you guys are doing. Kick is only good if you're already very famous, or if you're gambling, I think. That's what, at least that's what my chat tells me. Hey, Telks. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining tonight. How are you? How are you guys? How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me on another episode to hang out with me tonight while we try to beat the game. As usual, we'll just kind of go over 12 p.m. here, Louise says. Sean Monahan. Hey, Sean. Hey, Ethan. Once again, I can't make the stream tonight, but we'll be watching the VOD. Sad face. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Sean. Really appreciate it, as always, for saying hello and for watching the VOD later. It means a lot to me that you say hello every time, even if you can't watch. So enjoy your day or night, whatever it is you're up to tonight, and hope that you enjoy the episode. Hope that we don't end up doing anything that is going to negatively impact our duplicates or evolve them into tombstones. Tilks says, good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Good to hear, Tilks. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Nikolov. Hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys so much for coming by, being the first ones here and hanging out. So, hopefully everyone is good in the chat. Let me know how your day went. If you'd like, let me know how your Oxygen Not Included playthrough is going. Let's chat about how your playthroughs, where you guys are, if you're playing the beta, if you're still on the vanilla experience, let's say, without the beta. Hey, Uther. Good evening, Uther. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, please let me know how you guys are doing. What's how your playthroughs are. And let's see. Louis says, I'm back to Ani today after 1 month. Hyperfocal in workers and resources. Oh, sorry, Uni. I think you meant to say Uni, right? Or is it Ani? Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, you say I'm playing on the Ceres planet. Okay, I gotcha, Ani. I gotcha. I don't know why I thought I don't have. I'm misinterpreted. I'm back to Ani today. Yeah, that's right. I gotcha. That's a skill issue on my reading comprehension. I'm playing on the Ceres planet. I played on that one before when I first came out, Louise, and I thought the start was so easy because you don't have to worry about heat as much. So once you make a wood burner and you have warm coats for your duplicants, it all seemed to be pretty easy going from there. So how are you finding your playthrough so far? Because to be honest with you, it might get harder as the game goes on. I'm not 100% sure, but I found it to be at least the start, too easy for my liking. So I don't know if maybe that's because I'm more used to dealing with cold temperatures. I think it might depend on your play style too. Like, I love dealing with cold temperatures. I usually try to keep my base pretty cold. Like, you can see it's like 16 degrees here. You found it to be hard? Well, like I said, I didn't play very long. I played maybe 50 to 100 cycles, I think. So I got far enough that I had that I was growing food, and I could see a pathway to getting to mid game, but I just kind of got bored and I started playing Terra again because I wanted to start making videos. That was just before I started making videos, so it came at a weird transition time where. But I might be off base on that on the difficulty. I I just like dealing with cold temperatures, so maybe it was just something that I was oh, this guy's hurt. Maybe it was just something that I found to be more intuitive to how the way I like to play or something. I'm not sure. One thing that I obviously I'm not very good at is making sure that my duplicates can get to the toilets. Like somebody, oh jeez, what's going on here? Oh, they're grounded. They can't get to the, oh. Like that. I almost made them pee their pants. Terra's boring for me. Yeah, Terra is, you know, it's the one that's just overdone, right? So the reason I chose Terra for my playthroughs is because that's the one that almost everyone plays when they want to watch videos. So it's the one that gets the how do you say, it's the one that is the most generic that most people will play. So it relates to most of the people who are playing and are looking for videos on how to get through. But my favorite asteroid is actually Verdante. I love the foresty look of the starting biome. I think it's the forest biome. Whatever style the biome is, I very much enjoy the Verdante starting biome. It looks very pretty with all the dark green. That's actually my favorite. You said a friend gifted you the prehistoric, but I didn't play the new planet yet. Neither have I. I plan to do it right after this playthrough, and we're going to see how well I do. I don't think I will do very well because I think that's going to be part of the fun on trying it. Is just seeing if I can stop the Demolier from hitting the planet, and if not, then trying to survive. Go Oasis or Flip next, and I'll watch very closely. Oh, I've been meaning to try Oasis as well. Next series. Yeah, Oasis I've never tried. So that's something that I would want to try in the future. Like I sort of have a game plan for Oasis. That's the very hot one, right? So what I would obviously I'm again, I love closing off my base. That's kind of, it comes naturally to me to try to close it off as soon as possible. And then it has a very hot exterior. Here we go. Why is Bert scolding? Oh, suffocating. Okay, there's no oxygen here. All right, so how long do they have until they make it? Are they gonna make it? I can destroy if I need to. I think I'm gonna have to. I don't think they're gonna make it. Okay, I'm gonna have to destroy this. I don't know how we ran out of oxygen so quickly here, but this'll help us. I guess it's because we forgot to take Oxalite with us. Then we'll just have to rebuild it. So, anyways, I don't know why I was so negligent on this. This is kind of where I falter a lot, is where I forget to circle up on my duplicates and make sure that they have enough resources on space missions. That's why I always say. Havoc, hey, Havoc, how are you doing? Oh, hey there, happy to catch you on Twitch. I like your videos on YouTube. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Havoc. Really appreciate that. And coming from Twitch, thank you so much. Thank you. Put on the atmosphere suit. Yeah, I just ended up destroying it. It's not ideal because now I don't think they can. Oh, okay. Well, that's sandstones. That's expected, I guess. It was bound to happen. I melted some sort of wiring as well. As long as it's not that, I'll be okay. Holy smokes, everything is melting. That came in hot. Louise says, I played a shaded seed when I was a newbie on Flipped. It almost made me mad. Hello, hey, Wacko. How are you doing? Good evening, Wacko. How are you doing? How's Cold Hell? Or have you been keeping up with Cold Hell, or have you just been working and haven't had the time? Yeah, I definitely want to try something a lot more challenging, Louise. Whether it's the prehistoric or Oasis at some point. But I also want to shared. Oh, you meant shared. I also want to try maybe try the Oceaneers game. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. I've talked about it before on Asteroid. I talked about that before on my channel, where there's a new game called Oasis. The demo's out, and it's kind of like Oxygen Not Included and Don't Starve, and with a little bit of each element, like a little bit of art style and a little bit of the gameplay mechanics of Oni mixed in by the different developers, obviously. But I kind of want to play that on stream as well, even if it's just a demo. Oh, nice. We got the radiation mood. We got the tornado rock. And we got another coffee mug. Kevin, how you doing, Kevin? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, Kevin. Nice of you to join us. How was your day? You like challenging starts? Yeah, well, I love the starts of the game. I've talked about that a lot. Oh, we got unpermitted food. Someone must be stuck inside the rocket, maybe. But challenging starts are something that I enjoy as well. I like a challenge of start. I feel like if the game is, well, see, okay, I get why you're stuck, Meep. I get it. Like, can you just put this on here and then you can get out? Maybe that would like work for you. How did you even get in here? You're not even a crew member. Like, get out. How about you just put this on and then you can leave. Oh, we got a Yenimia is now following on Kick. Oh, are you serious? We got a Kick follower? Wow. Thank you so much for following on Kick. Yenimia. I think I got, sorry, your name disappeared. I hope I got that right. Please let me know in the chat. How are you doing? You're my first follower on Kick. So thank you so much for being here. Oh, we got a follower on Twitch, Havoc. Havoc, thank you so much for following on Twitch. Really appreciate it. Holy smokes. Those followers are just coming in. Let me catch up with the chat here. Not much time for Cold Hell. Had some struggles with power. That's why I asked last stream about Small Volcano. I'm good. Just getting home. Has dinner tonight. So, did you ever, even if you didn't get a chance to play, did you were able to at least experiment with it, or do you have a game plan for what you're planning to do there with your Small Volcano? Did you get what we were talking about with the temperature sensor as it relates to the petroleum boiler? Is there a suit broken by chance? I think what happened, Kevin, is the suit is about 70%, 27% durability. I guess I read that backwards, but it seems like, see, why are you like, this is crazy. Gizmo, you don't have to be in here. Let's get this out of here. Let's put this over here. In the save I started today on series, I'm following a tip you gave me like 3 weeks ago, trying to focus on what I like. Oh, that's awesome, Louise. That is the best way to play the game, honestly. I don't really subscribe to the idea of having to play by meta. I mean, I do a lot of meta. I wouldn't say a lot, I guess. I try to do some meta builds and try to do some meta gameplay, but I think you have so much more fun if you just play, do your own thing. If you like playing hyper efficient, hyper meta, that's cool. That's totally your prerogative. And if you like playing the way I play and just kind of, just having things work and that's good enough, that's also totally okay. It's a single player game, so you choose how to have fun. That has always been my philosophy for these type of games. And install as many mods as you want, or play with vanilla if you want, or whatever you decide. Hey, Ocelot, how are you doing? Elusive Ocelot, only 20 minutes. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining. How was your Friday? How was your Friday/Saturday morning, everyone? Please let me know. Let me know how your playthroughs are going. Let me know what you're up to. If you're just having me in the background lurking, feel free to say hi. Some meta you can't avoid, but I just like doing it my way. Sustainability and decor. Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely some. Hey, Fairy Nan on Kick. Holy smokes, Fairy Nan. Thank you so much for joining on Kick. Thank you. Quality of life mods. Watching the rocket launch. Series minor with Bionics is the hardest start. Oh man, that's something that would be hard. I've never tried that. I'm not very proficient at Bionics yet, or maybe at all. So for me, that would be interesting to watch for sure. But I never go Hatch Ranch. I'm a hater of that. It's the first thing I do. It's always the first thing I do. I love the Hatch Ranch. I've been trying to diversify. Like in this playthrough, I went Hatch Ranch just because I wanted to make sure I gave my hatches are something that I think I'm pretty decent at when it comes to just being a form of sustainability that's very easy for me. So because this was my first ever live stream playthrough, I thought, okay, I can't do something that I'm not familiar with at the start. I want to be successful to get at least far enough into the game that if I fail, it's going to be a spectacular failure, like losing duplicates in space, not failing at the start. So yeah, I went with the hatches just because of that. Fairy Dan says I'm always everywhere. Well, thank you so much for joining me on Kick. It's funny to see the Kick logo. I've never had a quick chatter before. So I had my first Kick follower and my first Kick chatter today. That's hilarious after months of streaming. So thank you guys for joining, and it's great to hang out with you guys for this first 20 minutes. I haven't gotten much done, and I've been just scrolling around as I've been talking to you guys. So let me explain what I want to do tonight. We're going to be on for about, I would say, 2.5 to 3 hours, hopefully. Just really depends on. It is a late night for me, but I will try to keep as much as my focus as much as possible, just so I can get progress done on this playthrough. Because as I said before, if you've missed a couple VODs, or if you're watching the VOD, you're not on stream, or whatever the case, we're really trying to get to the Great Escape complete and Cosmic Archaeology. So those are the goals for me for this playthrough, and then we can move on to another asteroid, or maybe try something like a sour gas boiler or something. But so we got 10 space artifacts, so it's complete. We just need 4 more terrestrial artifacts. We're so close. We have to establish 1 more printing pod somewhere, which is super easy. I think Coldio has one. Yeah, Coldios is there. Uzino is here. Bethona has one. The Redolin has one. Redolin is here. I don't know if I have any terrestrial artifacts here. I don't think I've collected any. I mean, if anything, it's going to be down here. I don't actually know. I might have gotten those ones. So basically, those are the ones that I've already achieved. From here on out, we have to decide what to set. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention as well that before we end the playthrough, I will definitely be trying to settle the Toastiol. So this is something that's going to be quite challenging because not entirely sure how to approach this. Is very hot. I mean, I guess I would land on the obsidian because this is the best practical location, and then I just build. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to. We'll try it live. I'm not gonna do it this stream. I want to make progress towards the goal, which is getting the playthrough done. Toasty Asteroid is the best. Oh, Fairy Nano, it's on Kick as well, or Twitch rather. Thank you for joining on both. Really appreciate it. Please feel free to watch on whatever platform you guys like. All my platforms are on screen except for Kick. I don't have the Kick one because I figured people don't watch Oxygen Not Included on Kick anyway. But yeah, I should put it on there at some point. So everything's on screen. Ethan's Outpost on Twitch and Ethan Plays on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna try this one. I've never settled, so It's going to be interesting for sure. It's going to be cool. It's going to be hot and interesting. I think that Obsidian is obviously the best. Maybe not here because it's like directly on magma. I don't really want to get my duplicates that hot, but maybe on here and build some ladders, and then we'll figure that out. What program do you use for multicasting? So I stream on OBS, and I just subscribe to Restream.io. So I stream to Restream.io, and then I think it's like $20-30 a month, and then it gives me 3 different platforms to stream to. That's what I do. I actually really like the interface. I tried Streamlabs, and I didn't like the chat integration, or I didn't like something. Kick is very difficult to increase followers, unfortunately. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I'm not trying to be too greedy here. I'm really happy with the audience on YouTube, and Twitch has been growing fairly well. So on 2 nights ago, we had, I think, like 10 a peak viewers on Twitch. So I was really happy about that. Like that's big for me, right? Especially when I usually get just a handful. So the algorithm was kind to me, and there was a lot of people looking for Oxygen not included gameplay. So that was great. So Luis says, in the older days, you could just bottle the magma. I was not around on those days. I didn't know you could do that. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I don't know how I'm going to approach this. I thinking maybe take some... I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Kick is insanely shady. That's what everyone says, Tilks. I'm not... To be honest, I stream on Kick because I have 3 platforms available on Restream.io with my subscription, and I just figured it's probably the 3rd best option after YouTube and Twitch. I just have it on there just because I'm paying for it, so I might as well. You can still bottle the magma. Yeah, I'll have to try something, and we'll see how that works. Okay, I already got that follow. I'm just making sure I don't miss any follows again. So anyways, I have to open one more printing pod somewhere. So I'm thinking the Moo Mini, because this has that gas thing, the gas critter or whatever, the Moo critter, whatever, some sort of critter that I get an achievement for. So I'm gonna come here. This is a little bit far away. It's right here. So it's I mean, I guess it's not that far. Like what, 10 tiles or less than 10 tiles. But it seems like it's pretty easy to settle. It's very cold. So maybe we got to get some warm coats or something. I don't know. But we'll go on here. Hey, Marcos. Gassy Moo. That's right, Luis. Gassy Moo. Is something important inside the magma? That's a good question. I don't know if something's... I imagine there is something in here. Maybe I'll send a robot and just drop it in. Just a sad little robot. I use plugin for OBS for multi-streaming. It's free. I try to offload all my computing to the server, so I don't have to. It doesn't take up resources. I only stream on one platform, which is Restream.io, and then from there it just branches out. So they do all the computing for me. I don't have to do anything locally. I really appreciate your last space video. You are welcome, Marcos. Thank you so much for your kind feedback. And I have another one coming probably tomorrow or Sunday, and it's all about rockets. So I know people have been waiting for that one because they've been waiting for the first space one. It's all about how to launch your starting rockets, and I think that'll be a really good video especially for people who are not very familiar with rocketry. I tried to break it down as simple as possible on how to get just to space. And then in the 3rd video, because it's going to be like a trilogy or maybe even 4 videos of space, I want to try to break it down so it's digestible, it's easy to follow, and it doesn't seem overwhelming when... there's a lot of videos on space, and a lot of them are like 20, 30, 40, even more minutes long. And I don't want it to seem like so overwhelming. I want it to break it down into sections where, okay, the first video is about how to get to space if you're new, because like I said in that video, very few people have even made bunker doors. I think it's like 5%. So that's a challenge in and of itself for a lot of players, mainly because it takes so long to get there. But then from there, now we have to figure out how to launch a rocket. So Luis says he's never launched a rocket, and most people haven't, Luis. I think like 95% of people that played Oxygen Not Included have not launched a rocket. So I want to help people launch a rocket, and just to show how easy it can be. And that's what the whole video focused on. So I did a lot of, it's my own trial and error from this playthrough, obviously. So I use a lot of that experience, but I also did a lot of, tried to break it down. I wanted to say research, but it's maybe not research. It's not the right word. I tried to play around with it to see what the absolute minimum requirements are to launch the rocket and to launch a useful rocket at that. And that's what the whole video is about. And then, like I said, the third part of the video, or the third video in this series, will be about how to use the spacefaring, how to use all the modules to your benefit, basically. Because in this video, we're just launching. So I hope you guys enjoy that. That should be coming out tomorrow or the next day. Oh, what am I doing here? I have to, I basically have to refuel the rocket. So excuse me if I'm a little bit all over the place. Yeah, I haven't done anything yet in the stream because I've just been blabbing on. So I gotta get some things done here so I can get some progress done on this asteroid. But yeah, keep your questions coming. Don't let me make you feel like I distract myself. I just it's not you guys. It's just, I should really put an open, like, this is just so annoying. I keep having to do that. It's something that I just do for, like, I start to get distracted by something in the game or the chat or something, and then I just forget that I'm playing the game. I just start scrolling around. So please don't let me make that sound like or don't take that the wrong way. I love the chatting. I just get, it's a skill issue on my part, as I always say. So what I'm gonna do here actually is just put I'm kind of tired of switching these over and over all the time. I'm just gonna put this in here, and then let's see. This is igneous rock. Is this not? Okay? I'm just gonna have one pipe here. I'm not gonna have. This is ceramic. This is all ceramic. Then it changes to igneous rock. This is all ceramic. All right, so we're gonna use the bottom pipe. I'm tired of like switching back and forth. It's not gonna work for the long run. Just delete this pipe altogether. Boom, just like that. Oh, I didn't even put up a delete queue on that. Deconstruct. There we go. This one can stay. That can stay. We're gonna do something like this, and then we'll have all that ceramic available, basically, to put wherever we want. In your P space. Yeah, it's just a skill issue on my part. I'm just happy with your stream. Put out you on my TV. Gonna be a little idle in chat, but still watching. Thank you so much, Marcos. I appreciate you having me on. Obviously, I'm happy if you're chatting, and I'm happy if you're just lurking as well. Either way, whatever you decide to do to enjoy your time here is fine by me. I'll keep chatting if chatting to the chat or chatting to myself to try and keep things entertaining while you have me on in the background. I love steam rockets. I prefer hydrogen rockets if I have they have sufficient range. Yeah, the steam rockets I haven't used in this playthrough. I went right from CO2 to petroleum, but it does have substantial range compared to the petroleum. No, sorry, the carbon dioxide and the sugar rocket. I just for some reason, I don't know if this is just a me thing, I just don't prefer to power the steam rocket. I'm sure it's easy enough if you plan it out, like if you make a steam room like right below it or something. It's just something that I don't prefer to deal with. I think carbon dioxide is so much easier to handle. And I will take the range hit on the carbon dioxide rocket just because it's so much easier instead of making a steam. But if I had like a steam geyser somewhere on this asteroid, or steam vent rather, I forgot what it's called, steam vent or steam geyser, obviously that would be ideal. I just had so much, I have so much carbon dioxide in this room that's why I decided to go with it. Like I have 525 kilograms of carbon dioxide, mostly from these guys, right? So, I mean, I could use steam here. By the way, this is full. Okay, so this is, we had an issue last game with this not working. It seems to be working now. Everything is good there. This is back to working, so let's just continue to rebuild. I'm gonna do this. Connect these guys, and then we'll start filling this up. So basically, this just makes it easier, so I don't have to keep changing this over. So we're gonna fill the oxygen first. So we're gonna turn this pump on. I can't wait to get rid of this as well because the name is Steam Geyser, but it's obviously a vent. there's some like that the game seems to purposely. I don't know if it's purposely, but it's obviously, you're right. It should be a geyser or a vent, and it calls it something else. There's a couple like that, I believe. I can't wait to get rid of this. That's going to be exciting, just to kind of free up some space. Okay, so this should go right through. Yeah, it's going to go right through. No big deal. And then, oh, okay, it stopped flowing. So I guess it got turned off because of the hydro sensor. Might as well send all those other packets through and just get these full. I might have to turn it on again. I always make Slickster Wrench as part of my CO2 strategy. I send it to space as an absolute last resort. I should make a Slickster Wrench. I love the Slicksters, but I end up always making too many long-haired Slicksters and destroying my ranch. That's what happened in this one. I had my Slicksters set up here, just as kind of somewhere to put them because I got them from the printing pod. And I just ended up making a whole bunch of long-haired Slicksters, which is fine because they give you decor and they kind of fly around and stuff, and they're kind of cool. Oh, I wanted to check my yeah, this is all deep frozen. Got it. I went from Magnet to Space Vent to see. Oh, I love Magnet. Absolutely love Magnet's videos. He is my favorite, by far my favorite Ani creator. Yeah, I learned that from him as well. Magnet has the same philosophy as what I try to approach Oxygen Not Included. Is he just does things that seems to be the most practical for new players, like keep things relatively simple without getting too complicated. And that's who I learned how to play from his very early videos. And he took like a long hiatus. I want to say that was like 2019-ish. Or maybe I'm remembering that wrong. I don't know anymore. But anyways, his very early videos, yeah, I miss him as well. He comes and goes, but I'm pretty sure he knows he's very beloved in the community. So I think he'll come back at some point. But he is great. I love his commentary style and his insight. He does a lot of very well thought out long form videos, and he's a very good speaker, and he's able to articulate the message he's trying to convey. I wish I was as good as fluent as he was in talking about the stuff that I do in Ani. So this is almost full. We're gonna send a little bit more here. I think like 100 more or so. Let's just send another. Just send another full thing of packets here. I use long hair eggs for omelets. I kind of just keep them around for the decor. But yeah, I suppose omelets wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I kind of like them flying around. I know they kind of consume oxygen and they're not. I know it's not that much, but excuse me there. I had like a little bit of a coughing fit. Covered my mic just in time. All right, so this is going to be, again, I think it's just going to be full and sit in the pipes. Well, it's kind of, yeah, it's okay. I don't think it's going to help at all. It's just the same problem that I've been running into, where I'm sort of just negligent at creating the correct system to make this work indefinitely, but it's just out of laziness because I'm so close to the end now. I don't want to have to rebuild everything. Anyways, we'll just vent that off into space. My voice is still a little bit scratchy. So now I gotta fill some liquid hydrogen. I need quite a bit of liquid hydrogen, so let's go ahead and do that. So just start pumping these guys away. Put in maybe 900 here. There's a Brazilian creator that follows the same ideology, but once he came up with an amazing and complex battery setup, something that not even Francis John could think of. The system was super complex and cool as fuck. Sorry if I'm not sure if my audience is family friendly. Cool AF is what I meant to say there. Paste Renan is his name. I hope I said that correctly. That is, yeah, I almost feel like someone linked him in the Discord. Maybe it was another Brazilian creator that was linked in the Discord. But yeah, I love the community in Ani. So many great players. No, don't be sorry. What are you sorry for? No need to be sorry, Louise. I don't think you have anything to be sorry for. No, I love all the creators that in Ani. Like we have such a good community in this space on YouTube and on Reddit, and everyone is so helpful with the game. Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid of me. Everyone is so helpful in the game and on Reddit, YouTube, everywhere, right? It's really nice to see the community just help each other. Oh, Boa Noches Marcos. Hopefully I said that right. At the moment, how many rockets have launched? In this playthrough, I've launched 4 different types of rockets. The CO2, or sorry, 3, CO2, petroleum, and hydrogen. Overall, in total, I probably launched maybe over a dozen, I would say. So yeah, I think it's been over a dozen rockets now. You don't need a lot of rockets to finish the game. Like you maybe need, well, I guess it depends on how, if you just rush the requirements to finish. Oh, it means good night. I gotcha. I gotcha. I did not know that. I mean, I guess it's also relative to what you consider to be a lot. So I shouldn't really say that. It might be a lot if you're not. I guess if you're not used to launching rockets and you gotta keep doing what I'm doing, where it's just like you don't have the proper setup because you're too lazy to fix it at this point, and you're about to finish the game or something. Let's go ahead and fix that. Get everything filled up. Oh, I need some oxalite in these cabins as well. I can't go through. Oh, no, guys, get out of here. Go sleep in your... Why, Gene? Out of all places, you don't have to sleep here. Like, still afraid of launching rockets, but waiting for your next video. I hope that the next video can make you feel more confident, Marcos. Just remember that you can always save the game, and I always do this too. You always see me do it, as I always save the game and then I launch the rocket, because the last thing I want to do is launch a rocket and not have my duplicates survive it. And yeah, I would restart depending on what stage of the rocket. Like if I launched a rocket and I was like, oh my god, I forgot oxygen or whatever, I would obviously just restart because that was a negligent thing that I could have checked. If I launched a rocket and they died while coming back, I would probably live with the consequences. But because I'm not gonna restart the game like an hour ago just to save the duplicates. That's my own fault. But if I can catch the mistake I made right away, then I would restart because it's just something that I overlooked, and I would feel bad about that. So having said that, I would encourage you to do the same thing, because if you are trying to get to space for the first time, you might be scared to lose your duplicates. Well, you can always, don't be afraid to reload is what I'm trying to say. You know, I don't think save, I think it's considered to be save scumming, but realistically it's your own playthrough. Like, no one is ever going to judge you for it, especially if no one's watching, right? It's I mean, I would do it on stream for sure if I forgot to load the oxalite. Once I named the dupe with my dog's name, and oh no. Gonna explore a little bit. Well, I hope that you have a good luck on that, Marcus. It's don't forget, this is included in the video as well, so I'll just share some part of the. I rolled back and never did this again. Oh, don't forget, Marcos, that your checklist will tell you if it's safe to launch anyways. So most of the time, you can just look at this and be like, okay, yeah, I have enough fuel to get where I want to go, blah, blah, blah. And then I need to get a little bit of more in here, a little bit more. And then as far as for your duplicates surviving inside, it's exactly what your duplicates need on the outside of the rocket. So, you know, they need food, oxygen, a toilet, and that's pretty much the most basic things that they need. Like, and your crew cabin doesn't have to look that great. Like, I mean, yeah, you could make it a little bit better than this. Obviously, like, this is not the most optimal setup, but I mean, it works, right? And that's what I try to always emphasize. I'm not scared to lose my duplicates. 10 already lost this battle. They are starving with a new battle. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. They're that's why they're called duplicates, right? They're always duplicating. So made a mess. Big and Donnie, why are you in here? Get out. Why is Dick and Donnie in here? This is unreal. I don't understand how they just spend time in here just doing nothing. Like, why? Do you not have... Can you not get out of the rocket? Is that what the problem is? I don't understand. Let's see if they can get out. They can't get out. Why? Oh, because did this melt? Oh, that's probably why. Oh, that's unfortunate. They're probably starving in there and everything. That's kind of annoying. Bold move, Louise. Tilk says, I always save scum when I can. Always looking for the perfect colony in game. Yeah, that's totally understandable. Hey, William, how are you doing? How are things with me? Things with me are going pretty good. I just had someone make a mess inside. I thought I did use obsidian, but I must have had a couple of sandstone ones remaining. I know I had a couple sandstone ones up here, like this one melted. I don't know why this was made out of sandstone though. This should have been all obsidian. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but anyways, now all my pipes are breaking because I forgot about them. That's okay. They can break. We'll just go like this and try to vent off all this extra stuff. Obsidian ladders. Yeah, I don't know why they weren't obsidian. I thought they were all obsidian. But I guess I must have had a couple of straggler sandstone ones or whatever. Different style. How are you gonna learn the end of the game things? By restarting like an old school arcade? Yeah, that's true, Havoc. The old school lasts less than an hour. Calling is 500 cycles, but all saves. Thanks, but all saves come. Yeah, and I'm a total supporter of save scumming. I'm all for it. I mean, I do it offline as well. I tried not to do it on here. I think I only reloaded the save like once or twice. I mean, apart from trying to launch the rocket over and over and over. So we have to once again put the polluted water here. It's gonna be polluted with germs. So let's just put it there. Get this on a sweep area and just vent it out to space. Oh, don't sweep that. How goes the achievement? The achievement is going pretty well. Let me show you where we are. That's just. I just want to make sure my duplicates, yeah, they go up here to get rid of the water. I don't want the water to be put in here because then I'm totally, not that I'm using this water anyway. So I mean, what difference does it make? Oh, they already have slime line in it. Okay, well, forget it then. They must have already put some pea water in here for some reason. It doesn't matter. I'm not even using that water for anything anymore. Yeah, let me show you the achievement, William. We're super duper close. So we have 4 out of 5 mini pods. I'm gonna land another mini pod right now. So we'll have that done. That means we'll open the Terra opener, and then we can start going back to that asteroid, feeding it the rad bolts, and then we just have. So this might be done, like almost this stream. Luis says last time my dupes died, I only had I only noticed 50 cycles later. Oh no! How did he? So I guess you don't even know how he died, right? No idea how he died, I guess. Let's see. Wacko's rocket is... Wacko, your rocket is doing pretty good. Like, your rocket's never had an issue. XA Beke rocket is the one that Dig and Donnie peed in. So that was kind of unfortunate. At least we have some breathable gas here now. So if they run out of oxalite this time, it'll be fine for them. Let's see, I have gold here. So I want to get to Mumu Mimi and basically just going to set up a what's it called? One of these guys. So I want to take some glass with me, and I want to take a targeting beacon so I can start shipping some material over. The targeting beacon is built out of what? Just gonna see real quick here. Steel. I like steel. So steel. We'll take that on the ship with us. Let's see. We have glass here. Let's take some steel. And we have some gold for ladders or whatnot. Then I realized there was a body, not an item. Oh my goodness. How much rad did you accumulate on the Terra opener? Let's go see. Coldy toe. So we have, if you're talking about this, William, we have quite a few 1,200 rads per cycle over here, so that we can accumulate from, but we have so far 0 sent to the opener itself. So 0 out of 1,000. You tried to sweep his body? I missed that message before the other one. Oh no. Look, a meteor landed here. That's kind of funny. It must have like came crashing through. There's a lot coming here now. I should probably turn off. Is this still sending stuff? I think it is still sending stuff. Let's just go ahead and turn that off. I don't need to send anything right now. I've been sick as a dog in bed all day. Hope I can taste again tomorrow. Oh no, Kevin. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for being here though while you're sick. I hope that you feel a lot better. How long have you been sick for? Maybe are you at the tail end of your sickness, or are you still kind of in the middle of it? Oh, this is not even. Let's fix that, and then I don't know why this isn't built out of steel. I feel like I built it out of steel. Anyways, spaced out worth it? Oh, absolutely. I've been having so much fun with the base game, but the new skill tree is worth it. So one thing that I'm not a fan of as much as we got a raid from Chewy. Hey Chewy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome all new viewers. Thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. How are you guys doing tonight? Hope that everyone is doing great. We're just launching some hydrogen rockets to try to finish the game. So we're super close to finishing the printing pod requirements to finish the game. We got 4 to 5 printing pods. You got to open the Terra and reach the Terra, which I think we can get done almost this stream. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Thank you so much, Chewy. Hope that you are having a great morning. Thank you, and welcome to the stream, everyone. Yes, it is absolutely worth it. Sorry, just to go back to your question, Marcos, Spaced Out is absolutely worth it. As I really like the rocketry updates that you get, and I'm not as much of a fan of radiation as an addition to the game. I don't feel like it is as intuitive as it as all the other like mechanics of the game. I think it was kind of added just as a way to add something new in the DLC. But I mean, it's manageable. It's not hard to deal with at all. Like, even if your duplicants spend all their day in space, they're really not going to get affected very much. Even though it says barely safe, it's like it doesn't really matter. I like Spaced Out, but the classic size, yeah, that's exactly what I'm on. I'm on the classic size. Better start the rad and make shelters for the beam. As soon as you shoot the beam, opener meteor will fall. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the meteor. I gotta watch out for the meteor. When I bought it, they gave me Spaced Out for free. Winter sale 2024. Yeah, it always goes on sale every couple months. I highly recommend. Hey, Dave. Hello, Dave. Thank you so much for joining. Kevin says been coming on all week. Knew it was bad for. I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin. I hope that you do end up feeling better pretty soon. It's terrible being sick, especially this time of the year when it's cold and you gotta try to avoid. We played it by time at Sandrock. Well, thank you for joining me now that you're done. Really appreciate it. I haven't heard of that game. Hey, Terra, hope I said that correctly. Thank you so much for you joining the stream. Ethan is Sim. Hey, Ani Champion, is the update out? I'm not sure if it's out yet, Willie. I don't think it's out yet. I don't have the update anyways. Chewy just mentioning you all the time. Really? That's awesome. Thank you so much, Chewy. Really appreciate that. Cheers, bud. Thank you guys so much for the kind words. Really appreciate you got your view and for joining me. Consider following if you guys like Oxygen Not Included. I play every Friday, Saturday, and I try to play throughout the week as well. It's tough because I do work full time throughout the week and 9 or 10 hours. Thank you so much for the follow. Ferret Lawn. Hopefully I got that right. Ferret Lawn. Sorry. I have a skill issue when it comes to pronouncing names, so please excuse that. I'm trying my best. No, I hate Ani. Well, I hopefully that I can start to play some other games that you like if you actually hate Ani. Me and Luis don't suffer here in Brazil. Okay, I gotta start launching this rocket. I gotta keep focused on the goal. I gotta keep focused on the goal here. Okay, I have my glass here. I have my oxalite here. I have steel, glass. I have too much glass. I should put some more oxalite in. Oxalite here. Yeah, I don't think the update is out yet, William. He has a kappa emote. No capping. I have, listen, 1,000 thousands of hours of Ani already. No worries. I'm glad you were that you enjoyed the game. It is really an awesome game. Lunchtime. Be right back. No worries, William. See you in a bit. Hopefully by the time you come back, I will have launched this rocket. Just procrastinating for the last hour. Holy smokes. It's 27 degrees right now, 1 a.m. here. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's launch this. Let's light this candle. Hey, if you guys follow Space in real life, Did you guys see that Blue Origin landed a rocket? They're the second company now other than SpaceX to do that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I never played, but I know the basics already. It's 18 here. Oh, you guys have it good. It's -1 today for me. Who hiss says Crazy Sammy. Crazy Sammy, welcome to the stream. Hello. Welcome, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. Appreciate you guys coming by. Blue Origin, that is. Yeah, Blue Origin, they landed. There's a video on YouTube. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, okay, I think this rocket is ready. We have to redesign it a little bit. We have to get some Trailblazer modules on here. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't need the artifact modules anymore. I mean, I'll keep one there. You watched it, Crazy Sam? Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was fortunate enough to be off work just in time to watch it live. I'm a huge fan of space in real life, so don't like Bezos. You don't, and yeah, I totally agree. I'm not a fan of Bezos either. I'm not a fan of Elon Musk either. I used to be, admittedly, but you know, I moved on from that. I'm a SpaceX fan. I'm a huge Starship fan. I try to appreciate what the thousands of talented engineers work on rather than focusing on the people that are the CEOs. So that's kind of how I like to look at it these days. Gotta watch Ethan for better temperature estimate. Yeah. I do like SpaceX. I'm a huge Starship nerd and Starship fan. I wish you could do a belly flop vehicle and oxygen not included. That would be sick. All right, guys, come on. Let's deconstruct these. Where's our guys? There it is. So we'll build. I don't think we need the cargo either. Yeah, I don't need the cargo. Have you played Surviving Mars? I have played it for about an hour. And then it's one of those things where I just have a hard time getting into new games because I'm so busy these days with work. So that's why I stream so late in my time zone and on Fridays and Saturdays, because it's the best time for me to get some time in. Going to watch the second landing of Starship. Have you you can do a flip in Kerbal Space. I wish the second Kerbal Space was better. I heard there's a lot of bad things. I have the first Kerbal Space, but I'm disappointed at the community's response to the second one. I wish the game was better. I heard there's a lot of issues with it. Yeah, I definitely can't wait for Starship to be online and to be... Oh, not a rover. Am I building a rover? No, I don't want to build the rover. I want to build the... what's it called? Trailblazer. I gotta build it out of steel so I can... The original devs are making Kitten Space Program. Are you serious? That sounds amazing. Are you actually serious, Havoc? I've never heard of that. Yeah, because lots of contents are missing from KS, which is already in KSP. Of course, the players are complaining. Yeah, I'm not too familiar. I just saw the reviews on Steam, so I'm not 100% caught up on everything that's going on. But I know it was very poorly received, and I'm disappointed. Sorry, I might have made that sound like it's the player's fault. That's definitely not what I meant. If that's how it came out. It just occurred to me that the way I said it might have made it sound like I was complaining about the players. No, I was meaning that it's unfortunate that the follow-up game was not successful and it didn't build upon the first game. So the players had no choice but to be disappointed, basically. That's kind of how I meant for it to come out. So yeah, it's very unfortunate, and I was going to buy the second one, and again, it just didn't end up happening because I didn't feel like it was worth my time if the reviews were so negative. There was a SpaceX engineer working with them too. I'm not surprised because there's so many SpaceX engineers that come and go. Like they're really smart people. Once you work at SpaceX, you can pretty much work anywhere when you have that on your resume. So we have to go into orbit first, and we'll deploy the 2 Trailblazer modules here. Let's see if we can get this. So we have oxalite with us. We have steel, gold, and glass. So we should be okay. We have some extra glass there. Okay, I think we're all good. We have lots of food. So you know what? I think we're pretty much good to launch this rocket. We have our Trailblazer modules. So Wacko, if you're still here, Wacko, we're going to launch your rocket. So I hope that you... Oh, I need a crew of 3 on this one as well. So I'm taking Dig and Donnie with me. Dig and Donnie, Laborer Frankie, and Gene. Gene is the best one to take. So let me just save. Again, I always like to save when I do this. I'm a very, very big advocate of saving before you launch if you get nervous before flight. Because if you forget something, it's very easy to just reload. Of course, like I said before, if they were to perish in orbit, I would most likely keep the game as it is. Just make sure everything is good. I got lots of power. Okay, we look all good. None. Crew. So we should have 3 guys or 3 people coming in here. Anyway, it was a pleasure to meet you. Gotta go because I have 3 hours work till 7 a.m. Thank you so much for the follow and for joining me. I hope that good luck in the ending. Thank you so much. You know, I have no idea how much it means a lot that you stopped by today just to say hi. So I hope that you enjoy your day at work. And thank you again. Really appreciate it. And thank you again for the stream, Chewy, and sending some more people over to here. So let's launch the rocket. I just saved, so we're all good. We have our destination. We have the things retracted. It's all good to go. Good night. That's Marcos. Good night. Are you leaving, Marcos, or are you saying good night to Herathlon there? Ladder and the signal switch melted. Okay, the ladders are fine. I don't care if the sandstone ladders up here melt. I can just rebuild those out of obsidian. Just go like that, basically. The signal switch is built out of cobalt, so no wonder it's melting. We'll just have to fix that. No big deal. I mean, I should have a better heat management in here, but like I said, I'm just so close to the end now. I think we're making do, basically. So yeah, we got our rocket ready to go. I guess I have no unreachable food. Frankie has no food. Well, that's just why, Frankie, why don't you get out of your suit? Like, you gotta be kidding me. So Frankie has no food. Let's go ahead and give Frankie some food. Wait, why can't Frankie get food? This is why I saved, because I don't understand why. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that's a hard one. HW. I'm just gonna call you HW. Is that okay? Thank you for following on Kick, HW. I don't know why this is happening. I guess I can. Oh, because it's not configured. Okay, there you go. Now you can go, Frankie. Right? Okay, I'll just take unequipped suit. Unequipped suit. Okay, there you go. You should repent. Make sure. I am a Cobalt enjoyer as well, but I can tell that that Cobalt is not pleased with being placed under a rocket exhaust. You are absolutely correct. That's a great observation. Make sure he's allowed to eat it. Yeah, he was just stuck in his suit because I guess I configured it wrong or something. I sometimes do that. You should repent. Well, you know, I'm using the True Tiles mod, and I love the look of Cobalt. So when I go to like build something, it just defaults to like Cobalt, I guess, because I don't know. I guess I just use it too much. Anyways, thank you again for the follow on Kick. Very nice of you to join me on there and helping grow the community. Really appreciate it. So now I'm on my record. I just want to announce to the stream that I have a record number of viewers on Kick tonight of 2. That's the best we've ever gotten on Kick. Uh, Along, hey Along, thank you so much for joining tonight. He says, I've not been keeping up for the longest time. I can't stay for long either. Just want to say hello. No worries, Along. Thank you so much for saying hello and really appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully one day you can catch up, or if not, come by when we're almost done. Busy lately. I didn't play Oni in forever, but yeah, good to hear your voice again. Thank you so much, Along. Really appreciate it. It's just nice to have you coming back and say hello. So if you can't stay and if you're busy, don't worry about it at all. Thank you so much for coming by. It's nice of you to come by and say hello. Are you capturing the steam for more water? No, I'm not capturing it all. I'm just kind of letting it dissipate. I have so much water here, Crazy Sammy. So let me just show you how much water we have. This is our, hopefully it's not germy. Get radioactive contaminants, that's okay. We have, if I pause it here, it's 173,000 kilograms of water. So it's just way more water than I know what to do with. And I have polluted water that's now contaminated, but maybe I'll just put some radiation on top of it or something. Yeah, it's not, water's not my concern. I just kind of, at this point in the game, I'm just kind of letting the resources go wherever because I don't feel like I need to prioritize building them or continuing to harvest them at all. So I know that's not like the ideal solution, but we're just so far ahead of everything in regards to that. I just learned how to implement rocket suits. You have to button up to do it. You just need to make sure there's no way back past the rocket and ammo suits. Is that rocket suits? Is that part of the new update? Oh, you mean like are you talking about the jetpack, Kevin, or is that our new update thing? Fill me in on that. I'm not sure exactly. If on my colony, if there's food, they be happy. Those super duper Dreamland is breaking my duplicates. Yeah, we have quite a bit of food here. Actually, we should get some more surf and turf because we're running low. So we're just gonna give our guys a little bit of a boost here by evolution, taking some of these packus into the evolution ranch here. I used your chlorine tank trick to clean the water. That's awesome, Crazy Sammy. Chlorine works pretty well. Chlorine and radiation are basically the best. I like the radiation method. Oh, jetpack. I got you, Kevin. I got you. So let me read that again with the jetpack in mind. I learned how to implement the jetpack suits. You have to button up to do it. Make sure there's no way. Oh, okay. For like, I got you for your rocket area, right? Yeah, I've been meaning to do that. Just again, I'm just so close now, rather, that I don't want to change anything here and rebuild it just for the sake of doing it. I'm gonna do better on my next playthrough, but here this is just kind of making it work for the time being. Hopefully I didn't forget anything on this rocket. I'm really nervous that I forgot something. Should be okay though. We got as far as on. Let's see what Wacko's rocket. We have lots of food. We have lots of oxygen. We have oxalite. Yeah, we should be okay. We have lots of steel. We got to set up a beacon, and we got to set up some solar panels, and then maybe send a couple rovers over. How to use jetpack without tanking your FPS? I don't think you can. Well, get the update. I think they're trying to improve that on the update. Or actually, here's a legit answer. JJ, by the way, thank you for so much for joining the stream. The real answer is probably blocking them off into a certain area where they can't use it to go everywhere. So like for instance, this would be almost the ideal area if I just took away their ability to come back this way. If I blocked it off here, let's say, because then they could only fly in this area. So that would be probably the ideal scenario, because then they could work on the rockets without all the steps and the gantry and all that. It would actually be a lot more efficient, I think. It's just a matter of, I don't feel like setting up the infrastructure at this point in the game to do it. I mean, maybe I should, just for the fun of it, while I'm waiting here. Not sure yet. Maybe it's something that we can look into. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's try it. I'm spending so much time just idling anyways because I'm waiting for my duplicants to go somewhere. Where's the jet suit thing here? Jet suit checkpoint. Jet suit dock. Let's put him right here. But that's probably the real answer, KJ, is just to limit where they can go. And if that's still tanking your FPS, then wait for the update and hope that the update fixes it. Because I don't think there's realistically any other way. So hopefully that's sort of an adequate explanation. Sorry I couldn't be any more helpful than that. Well, okay, so here's another. If I put the jetpack suit here, then they can always come back this way, I think. So do I want that to be the case, or I think it's almost better to maybe not even consider using the jet suit. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Anyways, I'm gonna send the rover on the Moo Ash. You need to block all ladders to space. Yeah, so that's what I mean. I think it's just too much work to modify this at this point, and to try to restrict access in all the areas. I think I'm happy with the status quo. And plus, I don't want to tank the frame rate because streaming it in and of itself is a burden on the CPU's usage as well. So at this point, I think I'd rather just get through the game and then not really worry about that. I made a video on all the not just jet suits, but the ammo suit, the mask, and the jet suit. And I've never really been excuse me, just had like a massive yawn come on there. Any path they can enter the base will have, yeah, exactly. And then they'll have carbon or exhaust fumes everywhere and everything. So how far are you to the temporal Terra? Is it active yet? Oh, great question, Along. So, well, first of all, as far as the printing pod goes, this is what I'm really trying to finish. I only have to get 4 more terrestrial artifacts. I have to get 1 more printing pod, which I'm going to do now. Open the opener, and then open the tear and then breach the tear. So if you go to the Cold Toe asteroid, I already have everything set up. I don't have enough power here yet, so I was going to send hydrogen here, which I actually kind of forgot to do because I sent a lot of steel. So I was going to send hydrogen just to run this because this asteroid doesn't get a lot of light. And I got to send more steel or obsidian because every time I land the rocket, it melts all the ladders. So I'm literally off egressing with these fire poles, which is just hilarious. So yeah, I'm pretty close to breaching the tear now. A few more episodes, yeah. A few more. I think I can breach the tear. Sorry, I think I can open the tear maybe in this episode. If I really hunker down and like try to do it, but I well, you know, I haven't changed since you've been around long. I still just get very distracted at literally everything. This episode has been so slow just because I've been having so much fun with the with the chat. Good night, Ethan. I really liked your last video. All the audience is just a consequence of your hard work. Thank you so much, Marcos, and good night to you. I really appreciate that. I do try my best to make good videos that are informative for all types of players, and I also try to, you know, I really love hanging out with the chat. So that's kind of my. That's kind of my main focus on the streams. Other than trying not to crash my rockets, I love chatting with you guys. You have to enforce kitchen standards on Ethan lately. The kitchen's probably the same as the last time Alunk was here. Just wanted a TLDR. Yeah, that's basically the TLDR. I mean, the kitchen. I mean, I don't know. We have way more food than the last time you were here. First time tuning in since episode 21. Well, yeah, I mean, you've watched a substantial amount, and it's I think it's probably yeah, it's the same kitchen. I think it's mostly the same. What was this? I lost track of what I was saying as the rocket went in orbit. Yeah, the kitchen is definitely the same. We definitely have a lot more food now. Like we're up to 5.7 million. So things are looking pretty good. Okay, here we go. This is the big. You could be on 50. Yeah, well, I lost a lot of food, to be honest, because at one point, I don't know when exactly, so I can't steer you to watch it. But at one point, this broke. I broke because I was like deleting stuff here, and I broke the freezing method of my fridge, and I had a bunch of food spoil. I don't think I made a big deal about it, so I just kind of took out the polluter dirt and shrugged it off. But yeah, I luckily I had more than enough food, and plus I have so much berry sludge anyways that it doesn't go bad. So I didn't really think too much of it, but let's see if I can manage to do this correctly. So the Trailblazer module, we want to send Laborer Frankie. Let's send Laborer Frankie to, where do we want to build this rocket? So the thing is here. I think we have to build it. It's right here. So I should be able to build it in here. Let's go ahead and land Frankie there. And then let's land Dig and Donnie here. So here we go. We're gonna go to Moomini. Immediately deconstruct and try to land our rocket. But we're pretty cold here, but let's see. Is there anything that we have to worry about? Slight hazard for radiation. I think we have rad pills or something. I don't know. I don't even think we have rad pills. So yeah, berry sludge is the best. It's the goat there. So we have steel now. Let's build a rocket platform. Put it right here, I guess. We're just gonna cook these Moomimis, I guess. Because how much do we need? We need 35, right? So let me just check real quick. Okay, so we have more than enough. So we could put it here. No, let's see how far we can go. Oh, I read that wrong. We have to go all the way down to the bottom. All right. Well, we might cook these Moomimis, but it is what it is. 38. Is that 38? I don't know how big my rocket is. I actually could have checked probably. That's 33. Should I go a little? Yeah, let's go a little bit lower. Let's build it right there, maybe. I don't think that's too big of an ask. I am kind of on a time limit here because these guys have a limited amount of oxygen. I don't think there's any oxygen on here. There's little pockets of it, but I really don't want them relying on that. Okay, so what's the problem here? Can they not get down? Okay, they can't get down. It's here. So let's fix that. Should be able to get down from this point on. Just gotta make a little ramp for them so they can get down. And then build the rocket platform. Okay, what do we got here? We got igneous rock we can build some ladders with. Where did my steel go? Did my steel drop inside? Okay, 800 kilograms. Can you get the steel, Frankie, or can you not get up there? Okay, so Frankie can't get up there. So let's just make it so he can get up. Oh, the poor Moomimi is gonna be unreachable. So for some reason Frankie can't get to there. Now we got mild radiation sickness. There we go. All right. So we got to get these guys on the rocket so they can get back on, and hopefully they don't get absolutely blasted to smithereens here. So let's get Frankie. Please don't stand under the rocket, guys. So let's go over here. Sunburn and radiation. Okay, land here. Please don't go under the rock. Literally anywhere. I think you'll probably be fine, but just go up here, please. Please go. Oh my goodness. Again, Donnie, I don't like how this looks. Please just go up here. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, now get back on the rocket. You guys are good. Have to make some fire poles out of steel because that's all we have on board. Let's do that. There we go. Now they can go and eat, do their thing. You guys are a little bit sick. No worries. Get inside. No, Donnie, just go inside. Dude, just go inside. Did I bring rad pills with me? I don't think I brought rad pills. Anyways, just you guys can use the bathroom, you know, and you won't have this issue. Okay, okay, if these Mumimis die, I suppose it's not the end of the world. Let's see if I can make this work. So I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Depends on what rocket you're using. Max flight height is 38. I'm using the hydrogen. Man, it would be so cool if the rocket landed while they were hand. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying really hard not to fry them and all that stuff. So I got to put this down. Maybe build it right there, and then hopefully I can get this. No, not that one. What was I looking for? Where's this? Where's the solar panel? Solar panels. That's the word that I'm looking for. Solar panels. Boom, boom. And then, oh, that's not gonna work. I don't want to put that there. Hold on, hang on. Let's go boom, boom. And then targeting beacon, we'll put it here. That should be okay. Let's see if we can build this just before we leave. Smart battery, build one here. And then build something like that. And then build a couple. This might not be the best because, yeah, hopefully we can get this done before they die. This is a scenario where I am kind of nervous because so let's set the destination so they can get off. Lander's ready. Oh, I don't care about that. Let's see if they can get this finished before they have some massive problems. I literally just want this powered. Unreachable build. Okay. Oh, it's unreachable because they can't get up there. Okay, so I actually had that kind of right. I should just leave it. Do something like that. Okay. Mod page will show how it works. I think you would find Planning mod very useful, especially for things on live stream. Possibly, yeah. I mean, I could see that certainly being something. I think the chaos, the chaotic nature is keeps me on my toes. Hey, Highborn Jace. Thank you so much for joining. How are you tonight? Nice to see you on stream once again. Really appreciate it. Let's activate this. Man, these guys are just a little bit too sick for my liking. I don't like having my duplicants being too sick. Kind of feel bad for them. There we go. We have 5 printing pods enabled now. Hopefully they can get this done. It's still unreachable, so if they can just get this last ladder. Oh, I don't have enough steel anymore. I guess I could delete this one steel. How much battery do we have? We have lots of battery, so we're still doing good. I forgot to put a solar panel on again. But we're still... Okay, there we go. How much oxygen? Okay, I got lots of oxygen. I still got full electrolytes or whatever. Oxalytes. Hey, Somo! Hello, good morning. How are you doing? Thank you for joining on Twitch. Really appreciate it. How's your morning going, Somo? Oh, we are entombed. Diggin' Donnie is entombed. Oh. That's just, I mean, that's kind of my fault. I shouldn't have built it there. Let's see if Frankie can get him out. Oh, no, now Frankie won't be able to get there now. Okay. This is not the most optimal setup. Can I get Donnie out? Can Donnie get Frankie out? Okay, Jean looks like she's gonna do it. Do I have to delete this? I think I have to delete that. Yeah, I have to delete that. Okay, that's okay. We'll build it again, and then it's done. It's a little bit of a scuffed setup. I admittedly. We gotta fix this. Sorry for asking a strange question in the beginning, but do these little characters reproduce? They kind of. That's an interesting question. They kind of reproduce in the sense that it's an artificial, I guess. So they have these little things called a printing pod, and you basically just they're not really like people in that sense. They're just kind of printed from the pod out of goo. It's kind of the the very TLDR backstory of them, or the lore about them. I'm okay. Finally, the thick fog is starting to blow out of the Carpathian Valley by incoming wind weather. I would like to see sun shining, because I haven't seen it in weeks, because the fog that we had for like 2 full weeks now depressing. I'm sorry to hear that. That's that is very unfortunate. I mean, we have snow here, and we don't even actually. It's winter here in Canada, and we don't even have like nice snow anymore. It melted. It was all rainy and disgusting and wet. So I know what you mean in that sense, where the weather can just be a downer sometimes and just be very, very depressing. I wish it was a nice winter here. Okay, let's get these guys back. I have the targeting beacon enabled. I have this thing. I'm probably gonna cook the battery, but you know what? Maybe I should move this over just a tad. I think that would be a lot better. Just delete it from here. I don't end up cooking the battery by landing a bunch of stuff on it. I mean, it looks like it's gonna cook anyway, unfortunately. What's this built out of? Gold. Make this out of gold. How is that unreachable? It's literally lower than. Have a moo on the ship before you leave. Oh, that's right. Can I wrangle one? If I can't wrangle one, then okay, I'm just gonna level someone up. Who do I have here? Frankie. Ooh, okay, it's Jean. So I have nobody who I can really level up. So maybe I'll level up Frankie. Frankie can do ranching, I suppose. I think they're on break or something. Yeah, okay. So they're a little bit sick, sunburned, low morale. So I got to get them back sooner. Otherwise they're going to start getting angry with me. And especially I just leveled Frankie up as well. At least they're getting rid of the radiation. Minus 100 rads. Oh my goodness, poor Frankie's so sunburned. Okay, let's see if they can wrangle it really quick. I don't think they can reach it. Not permitted. Oh, they're not. Okay, hang on, Frankie. Sorry, I'm the chat. I'm not really paying attention right now. We got to get Frankie to be a rancher real quick here. Let's see if we can. I mean, I might just come back for a moo. Why wrangle? You want to take the moo home? Yeah, it was a good idea by Uther to try to get one on the ship, but I might not be able to make that happen. Because I can probably relocate it to the ship, right? So if I go like this, I should be able to get one in there. But Frankie's sleeping. You know what? I might just Oh, sorry. So I missed that. I like how the orcs are made from dark magic in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I guess so. They're just kind of squeezed out of the goo from the rock, the printing pod. Well, you know what? I think I'm not gonna worry about that right now. They can't even get to here for some reason. So I'm just gonna launch the rocket back, and then we're gonna start sending resources over. This might overheat though. I'm kind of nervous about that. If you want to breed the moon, you need space gas too. Yeah, I'm just gonna forget about that for the time being. Let's just go ahead and cancel that. I'll come back for them at some point. Do I have steel here? No, I don't have any more steel. That's unfortunate. I think I would have I gotta move this over. I gotta move this over where it's not going to be in direct sunlight. So like under this would be perfect. Let's deconstruct here. And then move this literally like that. And I don't know why they can't get off. But hang on here. I'm just confused as to why they can't get off all of a sudden. I didn't change anything as far as I know, but anyways, I guess I can just put this here. Duplicate operation required, unreachable build. Very interesting. Oh, is this? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just get confused as to what I'm doing. Like, why can't they get off all of a sudden? Unreachable build. Is it because? Oh, oh my god! I clicked the crew button. No, I clicked the the crew button. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. I just do stuff sometimes, and I don't even realize like why I did it. It's hilarious. So yeah, let's just get this done, guys. Get this all good done. Now I have all these fire poles everywhere again. But this should be a lot better. I mean, it's yeah, it's touching the ground. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's get the rocket launched back home. I'll get the moo later. Acknowledge warnings. Boom. I mean, the good thing is we got the printing pod activated. I got everything done that I wanted. I got the pod activated. I mean, I kind of destroyed the moo's home, but it's kind of sad. Didn't mean to do that. And then I got the battery, the solar panels, and all that stuff. So now they can come back home and have a good time. Okay. So now we are ready to open. Now we got to go back to Coldito. This is ready for us. It's moving its arms. It's ready to go. We'll plan the next space mission to here. And in order to get this done, like I said, I'm going to send some I have lots of steel here now. Steel. I'm going to set up some hydrogen generator, cooking moose. Yes, barbecue on that planet. We're going to set up some hydrogen to send here while the rocket is coming back. So we're going to pipe it into here. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't really care if it's cold hydrogen. Let's see. And then we'll just... Oh, it's coming from here. Okay. So we want to go up here. So just go like this. Actually, just like that. Sorry, I didn't mean for you guys to build it. Please disregard. Going for well done instead of medium rare beefsteak. Yeah, the poor guys. They're just flying around in space now. So these guys, I don't have the achievement for this. What are these guys? They're extraterrestrial critters that feed on grass, and excrete natural gas. When domesticated, they can be milked for bracken. Okay, that's pretty cool because bracken's pretty useful if that's how you choose to... Oh no, they're spending too much time around here, I think. So what I should do, just for the time being, is just cut the power. I don't know what I just clicked there. I clicked something, and I hope it didn't change anything. But what I meant to do was disconnect. Just so I'm not frying my duplicants here with radiation. So these guys here, Brecken's pretty useful if I want to make that my feeding source, but I don't think I will. Gas grass. What is this? Plant-like form only recover from space missions, however, ambient radiation. Okay, that's kind of cool. Do I have this yet? I don't think I have a gas grass seed. It's, wow, okay, that's a pretty big temperature range that you can grow it at. Plus 25 decor, liquid chlorine, dirt. That's a lot. A lot of interesting things. So we should send Booga to space and help him cook. Oh man, yeah, the poor moose. Poor gassy moose. No, I want the achievement for that, so I think we'll do that at some point. Radiant liquid pipe is broken. Oh, this is interesting. So this is how it hasn't happened in a long time. So okay, let's go ahead and fix that. How long has it been since this happened, right? This has been going for like 1,000 cycles. Just gotta get this done quick because I don't want to have a disaster happen at this point. Oh, this is locked. So unfortunately, I have to let some steam into here, but it's kind of gonna mess this up. But anyways, they have to. Come on, guys, let's get in here, please. What a cycle mean? A cycle is how long to do, like a full day, basically. Wow, I'm just having all these issues now. Wow. Did not mean for this to happen. Just a little bit of oil getting in here. That's unfortunate. Let's see if I can mop that up. A day, yep. That's kind of what it is. Now we have some. I hope this doesn't start breaking. All right, so there we go. We kind of did it. We kind of fixed the crisis for now. For now, I don't want this to all of a sudden break. That would be very unfortunate. This is not ideal. I'm pretty nervous about this. I almost want to just let this all open and fall on the floor. That's what I'm going to do, actually. Because I'm pretty nervous about things not going right here. I don't want to have a petroleum boiler meltdown at this point in the game. This should be okay. I mean, I have a lot of petroleum building up here. This is a situation where I probably would, if this started to break like the walls, I probably would do, this is not ideal. Not ideal. I don't know why that started to happen all of a sudden, but it's definitely not ideal. Is this done? Yes, it's done. Let's open this up just to get all this out. Maybe I'll even vacuum this out. Oh, it's already vacuumed. Yeah, it was just all steam, so that makes sense. Do you know the system requirements for Oni? It's not a new game, and it's some science fiction strategy, it seems, so I guess it's not so high. It's pretty easy to run Oni. It gets a lot harder when you get far into the game, and the game is trying to process all sorts of different heating, gas mixtures, liquid mixtures, and everything like that. So the system requirements just to have fun is not that bad, but you definitely want to do some housekeeping, let's say, during your playthrough, like clean up. So, for instance, in Oni, you have things like all this garbage that pile up at some point, and you want to tell your duplicants to clean those up and put them in a certain spot so they're not all over the place. And you also want to basically just limit how many interactions are going on to the best of your ability, because it does get laggy when you get to this part of the game at 1700 cycles, especially if you don't keep your asteroid clean. That seems to be the general consensus in the community anyways, that you should try to do your best to keep things tidy. Otherwise, it will start to be very laggy and it will not be fun. But other than the actual, like if you want the actual numbers for your requirements, I think like the Steam page is the best indicator to go by. It'll tell you exactly what you should have for your Asteroid, for your the gas. Yeah, the gas is a big one too. There's so many interactions going on that I mean, the gas is a little bit harder to take care of because there's always something off gassing. I mean, you can prevent that. Like you don't have to have this here, but the reason I have this here is so I can get some clay from the deodorizers. But yeah, you can definitely limit a lot. I mean, I wouldn't try to have my vacuum. Sorry, I wouldn't try to have my Asteroid in a vacuum. I think that's a little bit overkill, but I think it would certainly help. Oh, this is I like that. I mean, not what I intended, but I kind of like it. Yeah, you just want to make sure that you keep it as tidy as possible. You don't want to have too many critters flying around all over the place, especially some critters that, like these guys, the puffs, if you look at their navigation, they kind of have all these ways they can travel, and it's very unpredictable. And I think that's a contribution as well to a lot of late game lag. Like, it's all the little things that just add up, right? So if you can kind of eliminate most of that, then it's usually going to be okay. Like, by this time of the game, at 1700 cycles, if you don't have things orderly, it will just be almost unplayable. So they're coming back 1.3 cycles. Okay, let's set up another, because I have to go to, I have to start sending hydrogen here. Gotta set up some ladders. Kind of like that, I guess. It's okay. We'll do. Actually, I don't like that. We'll do like that. Like so. Just get that set up. Get some hydrogen up there. And then we can try to get some hydrogen on the what's it called? The Coldy Toe. Now, since we're going back to Coldy Toe, we don't need any more artifact carriers either. So we can delete that. We can delete that. We can delete that because we have all the space artifacts we need now. So I hope that answers your question, Somo. Let me know if you have any more. If you'd like to get into Ani, I have. If you go to my YouTube channel in the bottom of the screen there, Ethan Plays, I have a bunch of tips for getting started. The game's pretty good at teaching you the first hour or so, but then after that, it kind of just drops you into a massive. How do I say it? You kind of have to figure out everything else on your own from there. So it's pretty easy to get yourself set up with a basic colony, and then the game says, okay, here's something that you need to cool your liquids. And then you build it, and then it overheats right away, and then you're like, oh, well, that didn't work. Talking about the aqua tuner, of course. So you plop this guy down because, oh, this can cool my liquids by 14 degrees. That's cool. And then you put it down, and within a minute, it breaks. And then you're just stuck. Yeah, the game does have a hard learning curve, especially when you get to mid-game. Like about 2 hours in, you can manage pretty well. But after that, it's incredibly complicated. So, unfortunately, it turns a lot of people off, which is quite sad because the game is so good. But that's just how it is. It's kind of like Dark Souls. I for sure can't play Dark Souls, and it's just one of those things where it's not for everyone, that's for sure. But if you like managing type of games, if you like games where it's like survival, managing, building, creativity, like if you have any sort of engineering aspirations, let's say, in real life, this game is a great outlet. Yeah, he was still a version a few days ago, rocket wise. That is true. That is true. So the rockets, I mean, again, it's not super complicated to launch a rocket, but there's a lot to remember to bring the duplicants back safely. So, especially when you're new to launching a rocket, you might think you might be able to build it easy enough, but then you have to remember to take everything with you to keep your duplicants alive. But if you're a new player, you don't have to worry about that for a long, long time. Most new players don't even launch a rocket. Only 5% of players have ever launched a rocket. So it's not something that is easy to get to. It takes a long time, and yeah, it's just not something that everyone does. That's one of the things that I hope to change with my YouTube channel. I mean, I know I'm not going to be the one YouTuber that has a revolutionary technique. So people can finally start launching their rockets. I just hope that I can contribute to people. Okay, that was to be expected. That was just bound to happen. I just hope I can contribute to getting that number higher, like people like Magnet and other YouTubers, Francis John, and everyone else who's come before me in the YouTube community. I hope that I can help out in the same way and help new players. So we unfortunately lost our Radbull generator. No problem, we'll fix that. Where was it? Where was it? It was right here. Oh, it was right here, right? Where did I put this thing? Oh, it was right here. Okay. And then I should be pre-configured to shoot this way. I don't know. I'll have to figure out how I did that. I think it was right here. Let me see. So it's gonna shoot this way and then up. Okay, that should work. Scolding. Why is Otto in here? Get out. Get out, Otto. You don't have to be in here at all. Oh, I made some petroleum and molten lead. That's hilarious. Okay, I can take out the Trailblazer modules for the time being. Don't need those. I wonder how many percent melts a rocket. Oh, probably even. I would say the 5% that melted that have launched a rocket. I would say. Well, actually, you know what? Oh, it's bound to happen. Okay, well, let me start. It's okay if the battery. If actually, I don't even need the battery here because these have so much power that this will work when it's not night. So, not too sad about that. Not too sad about that. I mean, I wish it would stay, but it is what it is. Okay, I have to start sending gas to Holdito. There we go. We can get our thing going here. A little bit of a stretch there. Okay, so let's see here. We have, well, we have a lot of stuff to send. We have a lot of hydrogen. Pretty much ready to go. But we need some rad bolts. So I started with CO2 for research. Just flew them. I'm in orbit. Well, that's awesome, Uther. Yeah, that's the easiest one to start with, to be honest. I mean, I guess it's subjective. I guess sugar rockets are equally as easy, in a way. But CO2, you literally don't have to worry about temperatures. You don't have to worry about anything of the CO2 itself. So it is. I think it's easy. That's why I started with CO2 in this one. Oh, sorry, William. I was blabbing on about the rocket melting. I would think that maybe actually quite a few percentage of people who launch a rocket eventually end up melting it, because it takes a lot to get to melting a rocket. And I think by that time you're already well on your way to researching, like, okay, how do I make this rocket better? You know, you see, maybe you see a really cool rocket on Reddit and you're like, oh, why is their rocket way bigger than mine? And then I think it just snowballs into them eventually learning how to melt the rocket. Yeah, then you start shooting rocket using Mentos. That's hilarious. I actually love how the sugar rocket looks, the fuel when you load it. Looks pretty funny. Oh, we're so close to finishing. I hope I can get the... Are you streaming on multiple platforms? Yes, I am. So my YouTube channel is on the bottom of the screen. It's Ethan Plays. If you search that, you should be able to get it. Yeah, so the people I talk to should be coming up on the screen. So even though you can't see them in the chat, hopefully everything is showing right there. And I'm also streaming on Kick, which I had a record number of viewers on today. I never have viewers on Kick. So we have a record 2 viewers on Kick tonight and 1 follower. So I'm very pleased about that. It's 100% gain on follower and viewership on Kick. That's a huge factor. Yeah, Kick. Never heard of that? It's probably not... You probably don't have to look in. It's like Twitch, yeah. It's like Twitch, but it's not really for gamers, I suppose. It's more for other types of content people have told me. I do follow people on Kick, so I actually do use the platform myself. I don't have a lot of time these days to be on Kick. Yeah, a lot of people share William's sentiment. I don't even know who Johnny Smalley is. I've heard the name before many times, but I have no idea what they do. It's not well known here in Hungary. Yeah, I suppose Twitch is... Well, I mean, obviously Twitch is the most popular, I would think, among all the streaming platforms. YouTube is very hard to grow on if you're a streamer, because unless you already have a following like I did on YouTube, it's very hard to be recognized with the algorithm. It doesn't really... The algorithm is very hard to satisfy if you're just strictly streaming. But if you have a following, like from making YouTube videos, it's a lot easier to grow from there. It seems to be holding up quite well. I was very nervous that something was going to start breaking here. Oh, by the way, why don't we do this now while we still have lots of time in the stream? Let's do some blueprints. We have 4 blueprints. Oh, nice. We got the Valor jacket. That's pretty cool. Okay, basic gloves. Oh, the toothy rock crusher. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, and a good job caught. That's awesome. We had 3 good rolls. Holy smokes. Bet I don't use cots anymore, but... Hell yeah, that's awesome. Okay, are we ready to go here? Let's see here. What do we got? The rad bolts are working. All right, this is good. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, those were some nice ones, Duper. Those were really good. Yeah, so Kick is kind of not really for like gaming, I would say. Twitch is obviously the easiest one if you're just strictly streaming to be discovered on. And then YouTube is pretty okay if you have a following already for making videos, but If you don't, it's hard. I've been slacking on my blueprints policing. I've been trying to keep up every single stream, Kevin. So I've remembered every time I see that blue light up. I mean, it's not every time, I suppose. I see it sometimes. I'm like, okay, I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later. And I just don't get to it. Are you talking about Kick, Somo? What is the main content you can watch there or listen to? It's usually gambling, from everyone on the. Yeah, they have some shows. There's a couple shows that you can watch. Some of the more, let's say, I don't know if edgy's the right word, but some of the more out there streamers who are not welcome on other platforms, I suppose. Kick has a lot more relaxed policing. I guess they're not as beholden to advertisers as YouTube and Twitch are, because they are ran by people with a lot of money. And this is not like facts. This is just what I've heard before. So I think it's a lot different environment in that sense, where they can get away with not being beholden to their. Yeah, it's kind of it's more of a so the reason I stream on Kick, well, first of all, it's very easy to get monetized on Kick. I'm already monetized with just one viewer. You can subscribe to me and with basically no requirements. So there's that aspect of it It's very easy to get there. The second reason is because I'm paying for a service called Restream.io. And it allows me to broadcast to 3 different platforms, which I have to use regardless to broadcast to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I just fill in the 3rd slot with Kick. And because I stream on Kick, basically to nobody, I stream to myself. I'm the only viewer ever there. I'm already monetized there, but you can't, like, there's no audience for the games that I play on Kick, which is understandable. It's not for everyone, right? Like, this type of game is more of a chill, relaxing. Doesn't really fit into what I think Kick is trying to appeal to, and that's fine. I'm not, like, mad about that or anything. It is what it is. Everyone has their own thing that they like to watch, so. It's definitely more. Yeah, I did get 1 viewer today. I had 100% increase in viewership. There's a lot. You heard that there's a lot of money in Canada for these kind of streaming content creators. Well, I mean, if you're looking at it from a money perspective, Kick only takes 5% of the revenue share if someone donates or someone subscribes to you or gives you kicks or whatever the case is. I think Twitch is the one who takes the most. I think they take like a substantially more amount, but I don't know exactly. I am affiliate on Twitch, but I don't know exactly how much they take. Well, this is silly, isn't it? But and then YouTube takes 30%. So as far as it goes, I do this for fun. So it seems like we're having issues with the stream. Let's see here. Not sure which stream. To activate chat, please enable here. I don't know. I guess there was like a little bit of a lag on my end there. So hopefully the stream is still doing okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to check. Yeah, it seems like the YouTube is up and then Twitch is up. So that's really all I care about. So yeah, I mean, this is something I do for fun, and I really enjoy hanging out with people. Anyone who contributes monetarily is much appreciated, but it's definitely not required. So as far as for money making, yeah, so I think Kick would be like number 1, YouTube would be number 2, and then Twitch number 3, just based on the share that the revenue share. Now, as far as audience gaining goes, like I said, I think YouTube is easiest to grow on live streaming if you already have a following from YouTube videos. But if you just strictly do live streaming, then obviously YouTube, you're not going to get a very big following because Twitch, you can just search by game. So if anyone who wants to see Oxygen not included gameplay, they just click on the category and you'll see me there. Versus YouTube doesn't have that. So I guess if you're looking at it from a money perspective, it really depends on what type of content you're trying to make and you know, like what path you want to take to that. Like, what if I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to make this a full-time gig? Who wouldn't, right? But I do this for fun, and that's how I approach everything. I have a ton of fun playing the game. I have a ton of fun hanging out with the viewers and the fans, and honestly, like, I didn't even think I would have 20 viewers at all when I first started this, and I've been very fortunate that my YouTube videos have done fairly well, and I have a really awesome fan base that comes by and hangs out Fridays and Saturdays with me when I'm off work and they're off, and we all get to hang out, and they have me on in the background and we chat and they ask questions, this and that. I'm super, super grateful for the people that show up. You are not Asmongold. Again, that's someone whose name I've heard and I know what he looks like, but I have no idea who Asmongold is, like what he does or whatever. I get that actually most Twitch streamers are here because they don't want to work at a classic 9 to 5. They want to make money. Every kid wants to be an influencer, pretty girls especially. But basically every kid under 20 now and hungry. Well, I'm not trying to be an influencer per se. I'm doing this for fun first and foremost. And then if it turns into something bigger, that's great. But I mean, I've been doing this for months now, and I'm not out here, rolling in that YouTube dough, that advertising revenue. I make a very healthy amount for the amount of effort I put into my videos. But it's certainly not like I do it for fun. And I keep saying that. Genuine people don't make much money. Well, I think it's for fun. It's for fun for me. I try to be genuine. Like, you guys see how I play. I'm not trying to like fake my way through this game or whatever. I'm just trying to have fun and a good time with everyone that shows up, and yeah, it's just a great time. It's honestly, I love doing it. Like, it is just so much fun for me, and I love streaming and hanging out with people because it makes the game a lot more fun. Like, I don't know. I'm glad that there's people out there that enjoy hanging out. But I mean, obviously, yeah, like everyone would love to do streaming as a job if they could, right? But that shouldn't be the goal going into it. If that's your goal going into it, I think you're going to be very disappointed, because it's very hard to separate yourself from who's already established. Yeah, right? Unless you're doing something unless you're trying to fake yourself into being someone who you're not, I think otherwise it's very hard. But like I said, you have to approach it as a way of having fun, and that way, if you're just looking at it from a money perspective, you're never going to have fun, and it's going to feel like a job. And then at that point, you might as well just do a real job. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm getting really distracted now with the rockets. I'm waiting for the hydrogen to start blasting away. I have a lot of other things here that's trying to blast, I guess. So let's just go ahead and put 100 kilograms here, just to try to get these things launching. So Again, sorry, I got really distracted. I'm trying to get a lot of hydrogen blasted onto my Boldito planets. Sorry about that. If you guys heard that, I just crept up on me there. And then from here, we're going to build some hydrogen generators with my duplicants. I think I can send the rover, actually. That'd be kind of fun. I haven't sent the rover in a while. Maybe the rover can help unpack stuff. Like, isn't this supposed to be unpacking anyway? Oh, this is not the one. Boldito is the... Yeah, this doesn't have any unpacking mechanisms. So I have to build a lot of infrastructure here. So luckily I have steel. Well, I wanted to make hydrogen generators so I can run this, William. Because this just doesn't get enough power from the sunlight. So I already have hydrogen at the top of my main asteroid, so it was easy enough to pipe in to send to here. So I thought that would have been the best option. What did you have in mind? Because here was my philosophy here. I already had hydrogen up to here, so it's really easy for me to just build some more pipe segments and send it in the launcher. Can I have a look at the entire asteroid? Absolutely. So I have iron volcanoes. What else? I have lots of radiation here. I mean, I suppose I could build a steam turbine, but I don't know if that would be easy to make power positive from the gold volcanoes. Sorry, the iron volcanoes. That's a lot more material as well. I was thinking it'd be easier just to simply throw hydrogen at this thing and have hydrogen that I can pipe. I can automate it into some hydrogen generators. I only need one hydrogen generator. This only takes 480 watts. And one hydrogen generator makes 800. So I was thinking if I just build one and just have a automated piping method. I only have to run this to create 1,000 rads, right? So it's not that long. I almost feel like it's the quickest speedrun solution to get there. Like, I don't mean speedrun as in like I'm breaking any records here, but speedrun in the sense that the least amount of effort. Iron volcano is the hottest, but if you're looking for energy, you can put a liquid tank on your rocket and pump it full of petrol. Okay, yeah, that's sure. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Petroleum would be good too. Well, okay, so let's say this. Yes, I have a pipe that I can use for petroleum. Actually, let me check how my petroleum. Okay, I have a pipe that I can use for petroleum, which is already basically going to my rocket. I guess I can just pipe it in and redirect it. But, I was gonna say, what if I just load it with hydrogen? But maybe you're right. I think maybe I send a. I don't need an artifact transport module. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea, William. Let's do petroleum. Can I carry that on the cargo bay? Or no, look, I need the liquid cargo tank, large liquid cargo tank. Yeah, I guess I'll build the large liquid cargo tank. Use petroleum for energy. I think you're right, William. That's what we're gonna do. I already have the hydrogen there anyway, so at least I have a little bit there, and I can build this out of regular gold, right? Or steel. Okay, gold, amalgam, or steel. I have lots of steel there already, so I can build everything that I need to out of steel. Let's put a rover on here too. That way I can leave the rover there after the duplicants are done. Just in case I forget something, which I always inevitably do. Destroy tank on landing will leave a big bottle, will it? I can try it. I can save and try it. So if it doesn't work, I'll just reload it. Petroleum generator is the most powerful and most portable. That's how I did it. Okay, yeah. I mean, I do like that idea. Kevin, if that works, yeah, then I'm down to try that for sure. I don't know if your question mark was like an ask or if it was like if it's possible or if I should do it. 'Cause I will do that. That sounds like a good idea. Oh no! Oh no, I mixed it up. I forgot to turn this pump off. Oh no. Should it work? Okay, I'm gonna try, Kevin. I was negligent and I messed this up. Okay, so the best way to fix this is... I mean, you know what? The best way to fix this is just to simply vent everything out. I'm not starving for... I'm not starving for any of this, so... Just vent it out, no big deal. And then we'll just send oxygen. Okay, so where's my... Yeah, let's get a rover module here. We have our large cargo tank already. Actually, now we have it. And then I'll build a rover to leave on the planet after. And I think that's all we need. Let's try that. Send some of this. Boom, boom, boom. Change that to here. We should be good. I gotta sneeze. I think I got a sneeze coming on. What's going on here? This is okay, I gotcha. Liquid, petroleum. This is for the oxidizer. Okay, I was a little bit confused here. I thought it was gonna go into the petroleum cargo tank. On Wacko's rocket. So this here, I guess did the duplicants load this manually, or is there like a secret that I'm missing? Is it this? How did they get it in there? Is the question. That's the question on everyone's mind. Again, we'll just vent it all over. You need a liquid port. Oh, right. This is a unloader. I need a loader. Liquid port. Liquid intake. Payload opener. Liquid output. Liquid port. There it is. Okay. I got it. I just couldn't find it in the menu there. As soon as you said liquid port, I was like, oh yeah, that thing. But I admittedly I have no idea where. I mean, if you notice through my gameplay, there's a lot of times where I just search here because I find the search function to be a lot more helpful than than trying to look for something. I still can't remember where the aqua tuner is most of the time. Liquid port loader. Oh, I gotta destroy a couple of ladders, I guess. Will it work on that side? I don't know if it'll work on that side. Liquid port loader. I think it okay, yeah, it says the arrows will work on both sides. So I just have to... This should be the petroleum line. Yeah, this is the petroleum. This is the old petroleum line. That's all right. Oh, you can just use the bottle emptier. So I might already have a line 2 here, because this is the old petroleum line, I think. There it goes. I should be careful not to put too much in it. I don't know how much I should what's the capacity of this here? This is, oh, it's 27. Okay, so it's way more than enough. Yeah, might as well just keep that going. Let's take a look at our petroleum boiler, make sure it's not breaking. I mean, it looks okay. I think we have enough petroleum to finish the game, even if it did break. So, I think we're good. I think we are good. Okay, here we go. This should work, I guess. And there it goes. Perfect. Looking good. Let's start sending some more. What do we have here? We have hydrogen, so we're gonna cancel the hydrogen now. I think we're good on hydrogen. I'm gonna start sending more steel. Oh, no way. What's heat damaging here? Okay, as long as it's not inside there. Otherwise, I don't really care. This, we should start sending some more steel because steel is infinitely useful. And I have... Takes a full tank. Yeah, I'll wait till it loads up. I want to get the... So, yeah, it's almost coming up on 2.5 hours. So I'm going to try to go for 3. And I'm trying to go... I'll try to get that petroleum generator up and running before the end of the stream. So that way when we come back tomorrow, all we're waiting for is... This is overpressured again? I mean, I guess everything else is working, so it's not that big of a deal. I still can't believe I have a bottle emptier there for no reason. Yeah, so we'll let this fill up. I'll see you tomorrow. If you're leaving, William, thank you so much for joining. And yes, I will be on tomorrow night at exactly the same time. So I'll be on for another half an hour tonight. So if you want to catch the end of the VOD, there'll be a half an hour or so left. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. And I will see you tomorrow. So things are looking pretty good. I think what else we should work on though is just make sure that our interior is full of oxalite, 400 kilograms, 1,000. I don't know why that's so low. We gotta turn that up. We have gold over here. We have glass, gold, and steel. We're doing pretty good. We have full water, full oxygen. Everything is looking pretty good. We have lots of berry sludge still. So we're basically, every time I put my screen on the rocket, the duplicates all come in here. I mean, I realize they don't have a lot to do anymore on the asteroid because we're kind of just so far ahead. I just find it odd that they always seem to go inside the rocket for no reason, just to kind of hang out. Oh, I pushed the wrong button there. I meant to do a dig command. Yeah, everything is... I'm surprised this didn't break. There's something very weird happening in here, but it's just... luckily, it's just steam in this room that caused us issues before. Because what ended up happening is we sucked up a little bit of water that was sitting inside of this room. And as soon as the steam got into this chamber, it just flashed into... Okay, you should... Okay, I got it. That was my fault. Oh, this guy's mad, isn't he? Oh, no, he's... Okay, he's... No, he's mad again. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want... Where's the egg? I gotta get rid of that row. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this thing, I really have to like put it up here ASAP. Because otherwise my duplicates are gonna get chopped up. Oh my goodness. You know what? Can you please get that thing? I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. It's okay. Just cancel all this because the Pokeshell's stuck. So I'm not too concerned about that. Bert's stuck as well. Okay, things are looking pretty good. Take out that yellow alert now, I suppose. Just let the Pokeshell do its thing. Is anyone hurt? Yeah, Sunyar's hurt. Gotta fix Sunyar. Okay, so this is still loading. This is gonna take a long time. Yeah, so probably another half an hour or so on the stream, and then getting pretty sleepy now. So I'm not gonna stay too much longer. I'll try to get this rocket launched for those of you who are still watching, and then we will we'll see if we can build a petroleum generator. Meanwhile, we have a ton of payloads headed over to the planet. Kind of like watching them in space. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we won't open the Terra this episode because I want to be present for the meteor shower. I made a Pokeshell room with hatching chambers outside of the room, and egg cracker for the access. That's something that I don't know if you remember, Kevin. I tried that before on this, and I just got kind of bored of it. What do you think of your Pokeshell room? Is it mainly for the molts? These as lime? And the eggs? Or is this for both? Sorry, I guess what I should have asked is what is the main purpose? Is it for the molts or the eggs? Ow, I just cracked my back. Oh, that's how you know you're getting old. When your back just starts randomly cracking. For seafood to feed sleeping. Oh, right. For the sleeper dudes. Okay, I gotcha. Holy smokes! I just hit me the sleepiness. I'm really trying to make this happen now. Still trying to stay awake. I'm surprised how slow this goes. We'll get some rest. Yeah, I'm gonna Uther in a bit. I'm just gonna launch or get this filled up, and then it's done for me. Then I'm done. starting to really feel it. The problem is I didn't have coffee beforehand. I was out shopping, and then always tomorrow. Yeah, you're right. I probably should. Just call it a night. Yeah, I was out earlier today shopping, and then once I got back home, I had to unload all my groceries and got right on stream. Got back in time, but didn't have time to make coffee. Yeah, so you know what? I think I'm gonna take Uther's advice there and just call it a night. So let me just let the game save, and so here's what's going to happen. For those of you who are here and for those of you who are watching the VOD, next episode we're going to launch this rocket. I might just let it fuel up off stream. I might just run it for like an hour just to let this fuel up, and then we'll launch the rocket on stream. Send it over to Coldito, and then from here we're going to build some generators. More meters coming in. We'll build some automatic way to, I don't know, open these anyways, and we'll do something with these like we did on Uzino, where this kind of is all automated. It was meant to feed the sap into here. Then it was also supposed to send the sap back via another interplanetary launcher back to the home planet, but that didn't come to fruition. Hey, Thork is following on Twitch. Thor, thank you so much for following on Twitch. Nice of you to pop over there and support. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So I'm just about to end the stream, Thork. So I'm sorry that that's the case. It just hit me like I was gonna try to make it till 3 hours, but the sleepiness. My body's telling me it's time to sleep. So I'm just kind of going over what I plan to do for the next episode. Yeah, we're gonna try to build on this episode. Oh, sorry, on next episode, some petroleum generators. Get this Rad Bull generator up and running so we can open the Terra. So next episode, we are going to get to opening the Terra, which is super exciting. So can't wait to do that. It should be done with relatively soon, depending on how easy it is for me to get on this asteroid and build a generator and do the unloader and all that stuff. Making sure that, of course, in that whole process, making sure that I didn't forget any materials, even though I'm sending extra of everything over. Also tomorrow, I should have a video edited, possibly released tomorrow or Sunday. So that's kind of the next 24 to 48 hours. I will be back tomorrow at the exact same time as I was here tonight. So about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will schedule a stream on YouTube right away, so you guys can get that notification. And yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. As always, just going to say goodnight to all of you. As always, thank you so much for your support and being here, just hanging out, having a good time. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I had a great time. I love chatting with you all the time. And yeah, let's go ahead and say goodnight. So good night, Kevin. Thank you for stopping by once again. Tomorrow, hopefully we get to the Terra. Should be there. I might even send someone there tomorrow. We'll see. If I open it tomorrow, I might send someone. Thork, thanks again for going to Twitch today and following me there. I had a pretty consistent like a handful, 5 to 10 viewers on Twitch tonight, so that was awesome. Thank you guys so much for being on Twitch, whether you were lurking or chatting. Really appreciate it. Thank you to the new followers. Terra Tetlon, who has already left. Thork, thank you Thork's from YouTube. Thank you for following on Twitch. And I don't think I shouted this out. Oh, Havoc was here on Twitch, so thank you for coming on Twitch, following me there. I didn't shout this out last stream because I don't think it popped up. If it did pop up, I might have, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like I use Streamlabs for my notifications, and for some reason sometimes it disconnects from Twitch, and then I don't see the notifications. But Chaos Morok subscribed with a Prime on Twitch last stream, so thank you so much. You're in the intro as of this stream. I put you in the intro. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry if I missed your Prime sub, but I don't think I shouted it out last stream. So as always, thank you to all the YouTube viewers. Really appreciate you guys coming by and watching on YouTube. And yeah, it's just always a good time on the YouTube to chat with everyone. And if you're lurking on YouTube, that's awesome as well. I love the lurkers. The lurkers are always, every stream, almost anyone who streams, the lurkers make up the most, a very large portion of the audience. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for lurking and being here. And of course, thank you to those who are chatting as well. You guys help make the stream interesting for me and make it fun to just talk to you all night. I love doing that. It's a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun as well, or just enjoy seeing the bloopers if that's what you're here for. But whether it's bloopers or the fun, either way, I'm happy that you're here. Really, really thankful. So, Elusive Ocelot, thank you so much. You are very welcome. Glad you enjoyed tonight. Kevin Brown, thank you again. Thork, thank you. Uther, thank you. Very, very chatty stream tonight. So again, just really appreciate it, everyone. It means so much to me that you come on here and hang out with me. Like, as I always say, I never would have thought that that playing Oxygen Not Included at a mid level would get so many people hanging out with me. So I really appreciate it. Means so much to me. Somo, thank you so much, Somo, for being a new viewer on Twitch and for talking about the different platforms with me. That was interesting discussion. Let's see, a lot of people here. So William, thank you as always. I think you already left, so thank you for coming by. If you see the VOD, let's see here. Uther, I think I mentioned. Yeah, it's just Highborn Jace. Thank you so much for coming by. Havoc, thank you for following tonight. Alunk, thank you for stopping by once again. Great. It was very nice seeing you. Happy that you're still having a good time and stopping by. Marcos has already left, but thank you so much, Marcos. JKJJ or KJJJ rather. Thank you for coming by. Crazy Sammy, thank you. Crazy Sammy, Havoc, Terra Tetlon, thank you. Oh, Louise was here today. Thank you so much, Louise, for coming by. Chewy, thank you so much for the raid, for the 6-person raid tonight. That was awesome. I really appreciate you sharing the love. Let's see, Louise. And then, of course, can't forget, I can't scroll back this far, but I know Sean was here at the start of the stream. So thank you, Sean, for stopping by, as always. I can't scroll back any farther, so really appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we open the Terra. That would be cool. If we open the Terra tomorrow, I would think that there's like 2 episodes left of this playthrough. Like 2 episodes to get to, because then all we're worried about is the 4 more artifacts, which at that point it's just sending rockets to different planets. So again, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.